Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of Shadowrun Returns. Let's quickly see what we can interact with. Alright. So we done that guy. Refurbished flowers for sale. What does that mean? Like they're used? I got dog on a stick here. Yo, Officer Landers. A tall and motionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. Ooh. Detective Cata Shane, Auburn Precinct. We have reason to believe the victim may have been involved in an illegal BTL smuggling ring we're investigating. I'd like to examine her belongings for evidence. Badge and SIN, please. It's alright, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Yo, Dresden. Oh my god, lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out. And you... Fuck. Are you kidding? Oh my god, this is so annoying. So annoying. Hey, Dresden. So, what brings you out here? Out on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head, absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell me if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's a strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet, she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I would cover for her on this one. Plus, I want the sicko caught. Alright, what about the bite marks on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley some time after her death. Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now, that's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So, the Reaper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get the scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Reaper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if he takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Speaking of McCluskey, should probably get going soon before he shows up. Elf. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. What the fuck, game? His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaken from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. But I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Oh my god. Why would you want to know something like that? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen? I don't know how to read that, man. Face. Oh, just a hobby. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Suspicious, isn't it? Officer Aguirre. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crook ring to match. So, you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre, pleased to meet ya. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. They need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me? I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCluskey don't exactly see eye to eye? Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Ah, plenty. If you ask McCluskey. But truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Thanks for your time, officer. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. The Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm only interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent, shall we say? You're lost then. Fuck. I don't have money. Shit. I don't have money, man. I can't go back there and bribe him. Oh, we can go this way. No, we cannot. Alright then. That is the Meat Emporium. Paco! Yo! Hey, see my friend around? Tall lady, dreads. The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven. He stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, Trog. What do you want? Careful, kid. You Paco? What the? Who the hell are you? I'm Cata or Chain. I'm looking for Coyote. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Relax, we're on the same team. I'm Cata or Chain. I was just at the union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. Tough guy swagger seems drained out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. You know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Oh. Huh. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking you work. Wait a minute. Drek, I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it. Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. I'm going over there. You coming? Alright, one more thing. Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from a place called Maury's Meat Market. Ever heard of it? Zebra meat? What? Look, the shop's just down the block if you want to check it out, but I'm going to the Royale, with or without your help. What's it gonna be? I'm in. Don't worry. We'll get her back. Damn right we will. Alright. Hey, Paco. Wait. Because we can level up. Okay, we have 4 karma. It ranged. The dodge. Yeah. Oh. Well, I am a shaman, so let's go. Is this the... Yes. Alright, come on, buddy. Manny. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has questions. You must be Maury. Do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. Now what do you want? I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? Yeah, got it right here. Today's past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drac, that's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up... Whatever. Anything else? Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope, I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. Alright, what's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us of merchants of our union. My dad stood up to them, and is still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the Cata ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. You're right, Paco. Let's get going. Right, thanks for your help, man. Wanna buy some BTL? I don't know what that is. Oh, wait a minute. Frank. The orc before you wears a standard stuffer shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? My condolences. Were the two of you close? Thanks. Sorry, we're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes some tears away with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close. As coworkers goes, Blind Lucy and I worked here at the shack for 3 years together. Started on on the very same day. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face, but she got new eyes about a year ago. Hmm. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it, just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack. But no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have any enemies? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. That all seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we got some last minute customers. That's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? In my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day, said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. Alright, I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Thank you for your help. You know where to find me. Alright, let's go there. Start to reach for the necklace. The slim back Lone Star boot slams down on the pavement. And what do you think you're doing? The scarfing is a powerful shamanic summoning fetish. If there was any magic involved in this woman's death, the latent magical energies in this necklace could have become extremely unstable. I need to get it away from here. Now! You see uncertainty spread across the young officer's face. Well, you seem to know what you're doing, but bring that right back once it's safe. That could be important evidence. You bet. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly, with small turquoise stones set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood, such a rarity in the sixth world, this piece might be worth quite a bit to a right buyer. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Alright, thanks, Dresden. Anytime. Frank, I got it right here. Oh, were you able to find Lucy's necklace? Got it right here, Frank. Can send this to her family now. You can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy, at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. Just make sure they get to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. Okay. How much karma? Only one. Alright. I think... Yeah, junkie. Talk. Hey, lady. You have any extra nuyen? Just need some sucro zoom from the shack over there. I don't even have 5 million. Sorry, chum. That's rough. Well, see you around. Yeah, I literally don't, dude. I spent it all. Alright, let's go. Come on, lady. Let's go fight Coyote. Alright, I'm ready. Oh, shit. The Royale Apartments. You roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's a few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs. What the fuck is BTLs? Anything's better than this. The better than life. Thank you, game, for clarifying things for me. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life, you can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. The front doors of the Royale Apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The good news is, I have no recollection what happened to Coyote. The Royale Apartments, what a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. A hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie J's gets their rent money and their drug money. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's good, but, well, these BTL guys paid to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. So I gotta keep him alive. Okay. Psst, hey, you. The woman scratches herself like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some millions? My crescent little light too, lady. What can you do for me in exchange? I got nothing left to live, lady. It all goes to BTLS. Everything. Maybe I can credit you for some information. Have you seen a woman come through here today, armed and looking for trouble? Yes. No. Hell, what do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything. Everything. Please? I'm sorry, but I can help you. You should leave this place if you can. But it doesn't make sense. The BTLS are here. I just need something. Yeah, she's gone, man. More of them. Sad old man. Like a lazy pigeon, he watches you approach. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want any trouble. Easy, Gramps. I'm just looking for information, then I'm gone. Bad day to come around here unexpected. Bit of a commotion upstairs. Stevie's mans are twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BTLS. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot more gunfire than there usually this time of day. Well, that's not good. Did you see her come back down again? Nope. Couple of Stevie's men came round asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie holed up? He's got the whole top floor all to himself. Fancies he's the king around here. Great, now this is an extraction. Hey, old man, you know how to get upstairs? You've been right friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you understand. I bet your creaky old bones will snap really easily. Hold on now, that ain't necessary. I can get you into the stairwell, but you better not tell anyone it was me. I won't, don't worry about it. The wall is crumbling here. Through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell leading up, but it seems it can only be accessed through the locked apartment next door. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until I fight Coyote, or I'm dead. You get it? Okay. Can I save? I'm gonna save. And you'll see here, these were from my first playthrough. And it's from 2021. So yeah, a long time ago. Whoa, whoa! Look at this, I missed. What the? Why? What the heck just happened? Stop repleting. Your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no, he's my son. Get your ass back in your squad before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig. Give Zipper back now or you'll beat on me? Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. He covers his face with his hands. Oh god, no, please no. BTL junkies switch in the throes of their sordid dreams. One bored man stands ready to administer another chip if the creds are good. Are you the guy? Haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special? The scream echoes through the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. What was that sound? He smiles with his mouth, but his eyes say predator. Who knows? Could be anything. Probably someone riding the wrong end of a Yakuza execution BTL. We got all kinds. I can hook you up if you're interested. I need to get to the top floor. Nobody goes up there without Stevie J say so. You best stay here and have some fun. You're gonna help me get up there or you're gonna get hurt. You're leaving dangerously, moron. Don't you know who Mr. J is? He's the guy who uses morons like you for a freaking throw rug. But Stevie's not here right now. You are. Okay, you are also a melee user. Oh no. An elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, out of place amongst the filth. Oh no. Was he warned? Slowly grinds into motion. Alright. Well, I just wanted to kill the guy. Enemy turn. Why? Oh no. Come on, Paquito. Oh no. How hurt am I? Oh. Son of a bitch. Do I even have space to attack? Oh my god, Paco! Alright. You access the computer. Settings for the recording studio software. A single password poses no obstacle. Reboot studio. Hey, Ryler, what's that sound? Who are you? Get out! Can't you see I'm working here? Leave now and never come back. And hurry before I change my mind. Whoa! Okay, lady, I'm gone. BTL library. Send a happy. Oh. Zipper. I don't know who you are, but thanks. You got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'll play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Oof, I don't think I can move. Can you at least tell my dad? Sure. Where is your dad? Simp. This is my home. Get out. Your son's free, but he's pretty messed up. I don't know how to thank you. It's okay. Alright. For 5 rounds, leave this item alone. But I do need to heal. Oh, I have a grenade. Holy shit. How do I heal? Yeah, how do I heal? I don't remember. Is it space? No. I don't mean to spend... Oh, here it is. Yeah, activate. Okay. Alright, we're good. And now I can actually pick this up. There we go. Jazz. Alright, we can go. Alright, let's do this. The penthouse suite. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter, someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Yo! Okay, huffing and puffing, you reach the top of the stairs. Looks like CVJ doesn't use them much, if at all. Alright. We need to do this. Come on. Physical damage. Yeah. Let's do this one. Oh, sorry. Hide. Purge the metal humans. Don't know what that means. Oh, these are the enemies. Interesting. Oh. Oh no! Shove the zebra. There they are! You missed. Don't do it! A raspy maniac voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? Who are you? Don't you want to know who I am? Damn. You killed your own guy? Oh my god, he killed his own men! Oh, where's my shoe? I even lost my shoe. I was so surprised. Come on, man. Boom. What? Oh no, Paquito! But like, why the escape? I don't want to escape. Oh. Paquito, why are you like this? I did not mean to heal him. Oh my gosh. Restores. Right. I don't comprendo. Oh. Come on, Paquito. But no, I can't. With a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. Wait, that was Stevie J? Confirm. Passcodes. Okay, what is this? What? What? I don't think there's anything there. Like, who am I fighting? I don't understand. That looked like it hurt. What hurt? Oh no. Is this Coyote? Okay, we gotta kill this guy. Ooh. Okay, he missed. Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Jesus Christ. Woo! This was tough. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? I'm Cata Shane. I'm here to rescue you. Yeah? And who said I needed rescuing? Guess it turns out I did, though. Thanks. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota is at Med Lab in the basement. No. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Paco, help her back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, then meet you there. Looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Ooh. Alright, so. First things first, we have a lot of things. Oh, what the hell, man? Confirm. Okay. You You find money. Oh my god. Just old junk. Loose change. Alright. Oh, my health is fully healed. Or restored, I should say. Gems, gems, gems. Oh, really? It's okay. Did we win? We won. You find a small velvet bag full of precious gems. Let's go, dude. Alright. Wait, because maybe there's stuff here. No, just a dirty ass kitchen. Let's go! Yes, please. Alright, return to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the seamstress's union. Heads raise and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It will be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Mrs. Kubota is standing bar herself when Paco Walk carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet. Fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giddy, the depth of honor. Now go. Bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Karma gained. Hell yeah! Dude, that time I didn't do anything. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Cata Orkashane. That girl is precious to me. It's not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I am honored, Miss Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than a simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the drag hits the fan, as they say. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally, I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are a family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Where's the piano? Alright, so meet all the vendors in the safe house. Who can I talk to? Can I talk to you again? How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLS. Coyote has been tearing her away through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Like, I should be reading these BTLs, but I don't. And I don't know why, other than I'm stupid. So, if you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I'm a farmer runner. Now, I provide a safe haven in a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He's often stage side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. Alright, I'll be going now. So, what did she say? Van Grass. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Business good. Talk to me. Miss Kubota said you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing your thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, lady, one more thing. Tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at this HUD. I'm a fence, too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. I need to finish this call. Perhaps another time? Sure. Alright, let's talk to this man. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and is surveying the crowd at the Union. Hey Johnny, I'm looking for work Cherry to Coyote. The pan is a little out of tune. Check it out. Alright. Mr. Clue. The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Paco and I tracked her down. Always wonder what she saw in him, but I guess he ain't all bad. I'm just glad she's back. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective of the people here. Immensely, toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. Did you hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying he was a Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kubota? I crawled in here after I awoke. Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? It's not the side they charge more for, it's the blood under the fingernails. Well, catch you around. I like a sense of humor. Particularly for like a stupid question like that. Alright, so I can't go there anymore. Let's go here. Ooh, play. As you slowly pack the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to left, revealing the staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cybersurgery dealership. Hey, Paco. Score! Okay. What is that? No blends available. Welcome. Yep. Do you have a thing to talk? Yeah. Alieron. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young orc, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I'm Alieron Half-Dream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best in magical fochi, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Alright, let me see what you have. Ooh. Man. What? I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Eric someone. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. No, this is what I have. So, equipment. I would like to sell you my baseball bat. This one. And I guess that's all. Thank you. Gruberman. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is a man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful. When he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. Alright, let's take a look at what you got. Machete. Okay. So, machete is still your thing. Yep. That is okay. Nothing right now. Thanks. David somebody. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bits storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer on anything gear you need? What do you have for sale? Consumable programs. So these are things. I'll show you. See you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be a help if I can be. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me get this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. Alright, see you guys around. So, let me show you real quick. This cyberware. So, you can basically put up shit on your character, and these things are what you buy from him, I'm pretty sure. Be careful out there. Thanks. Didn't I talk to everyone? Thought I did. Anyways. Yo! Lady. Doctor. Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Look like you could use a hand. Huh, bad joke right now. Shit. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivia or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. You said something about me going to sleep. Just give me something to bite on. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks its syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Yo. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote? About Sam? Sam what's? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy track. Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Me too. You were friends? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Got it. Then, you know, he was a charmer, wasn't he? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night, regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer, too. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few... Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw him. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? Senator Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? Enemies. That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? Well, if it was just a drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't a monogamous type. He dabbed in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. He had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Huh, did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out, never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it, and when I recover. I will. But I got the gems, though. I have the gems. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image. The picture is of a blonde boy and a girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Back of the photo. Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Pocket the photo. Alright, Sam and Jessica. Oh, okay, so this is my stash. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. How do I check my money? Oh, I have 82. Oh, but I also have karma. Hold on. If I do quickness... Oh no. Oh my god. All friends. I'm gonna do the bear. Alright. In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. In the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suit, complete with shamanic fetishes, is six-world medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the spiritly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in their charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner after all. Shadowrunner bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. May not be as mobile as a dock wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Oh. So I can buy stuff from you. Oh, cool! Look at this! It's complete. Awesome. Yodi. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah? What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink chips in the screen shows John Dresden, the coroner from Morgan Grinders. He doesn't look happy. Dresden, you don't look so good. Never mind that, I'm fine. Listen, I'm at the NTSB investigation facility down at the docks with the corpse of what looks like another Ripper victim. If you want to check this out, I would get here fast, before McCluskey does. Thanks for the call. I'm on my way. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Alright, let's go here. Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones, smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. Ever heard of someone named Coyote? At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? She's getting stitched up. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So are you too. The guys, they got your goods. What difference does it make? It don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Here. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. Okay, you done good, but you're late. And Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gas, follow me. Find the fence. We should remove the rare stones. Yo. You're back. Still busy. What's your story? Ooh. I can see you're a busy man. That's right, and? So I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones. Fuck. You hear the servos in Van Gross. Cyber Eye whir as the magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this Drek? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. Yeah. I can probably make more. And I'm not in a rush for cash. Like, in a need for cash, so it's fine. Alright. Let's go, mission. Yes, please. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The wooden palace repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers' garbage oh my god. Sorry. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Get to the somewhere. I don't know what that is. NTS something. Yo, what are you? Shadow Walker? Is it? No, Streetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? I don't know. Do you know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Alright. Thank you for your help. What the hell is this? The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Yep, sounds like a dirty-ass cop to me. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm special assistant to the coroner. You met him, right? He needs me to get things off tall shelves for him. Oh, of course. I'll open the gate. The response team is just inside their warehouse. Sorry for my rudeness. Thank you. When I talk to you again. Get out of here. What do you mean, get out of here? The heck was that? Do I have anything I want for 3 karma? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so this is my goal. I want to explore though. Oh! Look at this. Yeah, sent to stash. Sent to stash. You know, I don't want this. That one I don't want. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's go. Yes, please. Oh, we can have... Oh my god, we can quick save. The warehouse. Inside, the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is the place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or not, you've got a job to do. I know, I didn't read this right, but whatever. Let's go. Speak with Sergeant Aguirre. Oh, you again? Oh my gosh. Ooh. What is there? The door is locked, but you might be able to bypass if you could get under the maintenance panel. What do you mean under the maintenance panel? No, basically right now, Kadarshane, go talk to Aguirre. What is this? You don't need to go right now. The old poster depicts a Svelte woman pointing with an assault rifle. Okay. Yo, Aguirre. You again. How'd you find out about this murder? The press hasn't even picked it up yet. I have my sources. Listen, officer, I'm just trying to do right by a client. Mind if I look around? Whatever, I have better things to do, like find the Emerald City Ripper and make something of myself. We've gone through the researcher's computer and I have suspicions this is a copycat crime. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse, the Black Box Researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicates he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Spilling corpse secrets, not the wisest career choice. Ooh. Nope, some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his corp master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Thank you. The murder scene. Where is the murder scene? Is this the murder scene? Man, I keep losing my shoe. Oh, here it is. Door is locked. Okay. Yo, Dresden. Dresden, talk. Cutter Shane! Still working for the dead man. Ha, as you can see, we got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Dyla Morgue these days. Ha, yes. Yes, indeed. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent. Age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death? Unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Nice hole where his chest was. So, what was on the butcher's chopping list? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Huh. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. Alright, what about Officer Aguirre? Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective's shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by that tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, ma'am? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Sounds like the Reaper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was a massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Is someone trying to recover the body parts of the same organ donor? Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up. Next of kin, I think. I'm going to have a look around. Shannon Hofsky. You're not a cop. I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yeah, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman. Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. She looks at you, the flattery largely failing to affect her given the circumstances, but then inspiration dispels the dark cloud surrounding her. Perhaps. My brother's spirit is too weak, that's a given. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. 2 haunted objects. Okay. There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. You find nothing interesting about the shoes in the pile. How would you know if they are, I don't know, the thing or not? It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig through the trash. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Inspect the earring. The earring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. Inspect the dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. Inspect the cred stick. Surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it into your PDA and 200 yen is added to your account. Or yuan. Wait, what is the currency? I forget. Dig through the trash, walk away. Alright. So this, I can't go, at least not yet. Oh, what about this one? Can I go here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go here. The computer is locked with a 2-factor encryption key. Fuck. God dang it. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. Where the fuck is my shoe? The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end, and when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. Alright. Okay, no, I did not get, like, anything from that. This is where we came from. Let's talk to her. What's up? Lady. Shannon. Yes, here they are. You enter the object you found. She closed her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is all this? Officer Greer trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene, officer, not some Salish drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Alright then. That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. There's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those claws carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in here. In there. Rent-a-cops like these won't tie up the place for long. Agreed. I expect it will be clear by nightfall. You sure you're up for this? If it means your brother's killers doesn't take another life, then yes. Thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. Just smile. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside the leather pouch, starts to count it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. Spirits will be strong then. Okay. Return to the Union. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops up on the screen. Oi! Cata Shane, you in the middle of something? No problem. What do you need? Backup. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squads, ran my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. It was, for all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-am dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting at BTL Labs ever since I'm trying to find him. I'm guessing I have a new lead. It's not a lead. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You win? I need you right now. Sure. I knew you'd come. I'll send you your address. See you soon. I don't know. Oh no. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Thanks for meeting us, Cata Shane. I owe you one. No sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squads. Oh, hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job. Thanks. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squads past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty. So stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Must survive. Alright. Quick save is F5. There we go. BTL Clocker. What's up? The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist. Oi oi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? This guy's a clocker. Trades work times for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You wanna go on a ride? You can forget you're an orc for a while. Worked for me. What kind of rides can I go? We got it all! All of it. We got it all. Yeah, what you wanna do? You wanna do some crime? Wanna be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way. Wanna be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale drag chummers, love, you name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging, no matter what trip, as long as there's slagging involved, right? You do snuff too, don't you? Maybe, yeah, maybe. For the right price. You can feel it, what it's like to die, what it's like to kill. Sell BTLs, right? Oh yeah, chummer, oh yeah. Better than life, definitely better. Dream chips, mindbenders, stim. Sim sense without peak limits, high octane intensity. How does this place operate? How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part. It's a lab. They test the new stuff here. The hottest track. You can place special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door. It will get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slog right there. Our guys guard you while you're chipping. Safest way, chummer. Safest way. Alright, just let me in. I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots. Alright. Come on, people. Concerned woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but our times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that track they're selling. BTLs are killers. There's most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do know. Lost my husband. Lost my son. My daughter. They use her to record. Huh. We're looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips, like their little errand boy. I saw him going there this morning. Hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up. That's between you and him. Alright. What kind of guards do they have on this place? They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia. Oh, man. Alright, how many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Alright. What about chipheads inside the lab? Yep, all day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want. Make them do whatever. Turn them into whores, killers, anything. Alright. Thank you for your help. Oh my god. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing again. You are Charlie. Charlie's an orc with an expression of boredom and one milky eye. He drones through his standard patter. Need a pass? 50 yen. 50 yen each, 150 for the lot of ya. They'll let you come and go as you please. You can chip in there and we'll keep you safe while you ride. BDL chips are separate costs. Last about 3 hours. Prices vary by those inside. I'm gonna try. I don't think we need passes. Do you? Nope, I'm good. See you on the way out. Good boy. And keep moving across the bridge. Jamal. Talk! Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at? I hear you have a pass card. You're right. I got a few. Walk away. Okay. Alright, yeah, I don't need the thing. There are things there? No. Okay, so we can just go across this. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed out decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn toward you. The shotgun wielding thug speaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. The man with the cyber deck calmly speaks with every digitized voice. You met the wrong BTL lab, aho. This is a Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Cadoric Shane, don't attack any of the shipheads. They don't know what they're doing. You could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Okay. That works. Okay, I need to know who is shiphead man, shiphead woman, BTL security. Okay, this I can knock out. These two. All right. BTL operator. Oh. Hey, Paquito. Boom. Well done. Coyote, what do you have? Oh, you have a gun. Oh, shit. 70? I'm so sorry. Fuck. I didn't mean this. Oh dear. Okay. Nice. Alright. Oh, I get it. Okay, fuck. I know what this means. Woman, man, Yakuza mage. Yakuza shaman. Fuck. Okay, he's running. He's also running. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Perfect! Okay. Shit. Ah! What do you mean? Nice. Out of ammo. Reload. He missed. He missed. Oh, I only have one. Ooh, we healed. Yo. Oh no. Oh no. Bloody hell. Ah! Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. I didn't kill anyone, right? Yeah! Woof, that was intense. Gino. Gino, here we go. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit in his shirt already, mom's spaghetti, and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. What the hell? Who slaughtered me out? Who fragging slaughtered me out? She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room angrily. His hands reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off! Just back the hell off! Take it easy, Gino. We're backing off. He pressed his hand to the sides of his head, his finger still on the trigger. What the hell is wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. Fuck. This is the way you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. Looks around the squalor of the room, then glimpses at his own reflection in the machinery. Oh god, look at me. Oh no. There are drugs that can help you, Gino. We can go slow. We'll go slow. He drops the gun, and Paco quickly scoops it up. Coyote grabs him fiercely. He slumps into her arms, and she rocks with him for a long time, her head buried in his shoulder. When she looks up, she locks eyes with you, the deepest gratitude reflecting on her face. We're done here. I'm done. I don't need to step foot in one of these places ever again. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. But getting back to the warehouse is going to require some support in case the drag hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Fighting this necessary middleman and deal brokerously to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the Nuyen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need. Magical support, Skill Street Samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for Matrix work. Running the Shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. Talk to the fixer, Mr. Delilah, about hiring runners. Chairwomp flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Cata Chain, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something? She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madame Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madame Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Mrs. Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Alright, who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Who's Bartlett? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Alright. Hey, is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex? Shane? Yeah. No, he hasn't been in since that last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird. It was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe you'll find someone at that Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Alright, I'm gonna have a look around. Have fun! Oh, wait. I wanted to... John Bartlett. Full of life, with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey, lady, what's shaking? A little this, a little that. I hear that on my head. I might have something for you if you got the Nuyen. Time is money. I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. And in the know lady like you as have heard of the Premier Merc team out there. Of course I have. Then you know you can hire us to run with you when you need expert help. Not just any tube calling himself a runner. We cost more, but we're worth it. Oh. Alright. Jessica Watts. Give me just a second. Oh my god. So, I can do body, which I will. And then we have 2, which I'll save. Thank you. Jessica. What's up? At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister, Jessica, is from a different world. The opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Mrs. Watts. Jessica Watts. She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it is clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? My friends call me Cata Shane, and I counted Sam among them. That's funny. I didn't think Sam had any friends. Well, quality over quantity, I suppose. I'm sorry, it's just that it doesn't match with the picture of Sam I've had in my head all these years. She shakes free the thought and attempts a lukewarm smile. So you're the one then, the one I was called about? A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead, that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you. And I appreciate you coming all this way. I'm guessing the Barrens isn't what you're used to. I must admit, it isn't. None of this is. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No, I'm not. That a problem? No, it's just that I don't want anyone else getting hurt on account of my brother. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I I think they can use all the help they can get. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. First, Sam was my friend. And second, I'm being paid for my trouble. Someone's paying you. I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Sam. He hired me from beyond the grave. I don't understand. So, it's called a dead man's switch. It triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composed herself. In a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Cata Shane. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam... Well, Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I prefer to just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Cata Shane. Worthless. He used people. He... Never mind. I can see that you are not going to let this go, and I respect that you are honoring my brother's memory. In your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes, from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? Alright, so, when was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. There was a note on Sam's body. Sounded like an apology, an offer to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time now. I don't know why you would have kept it. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at the fundraiser all evening, a very crowded fundraiser. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Were you and your brother close? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? Sounds like you just don't seem to care whether his killer faces justice. Of course I want justice. I just can't let him dragging me down again. Jessica takes the photo from your guard, Lee, as if it might sting her, but that guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept this. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studies the old photo for several silent moments. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives. But after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it. And pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mom working 2-3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Please do. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, and so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calfrey. What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. Did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to help make it happen. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. But before I go, you should know that I'm reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral's tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Wouldn't miss it. Goodbye, Cata Shane. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. You too. Awesome. I have 4. Hmm. Oh. I don't know, man. Alright. Coyote. Hey. When Coyote sees you, her eyes glisten with gratitude. There she is, the Arc of the Hour. How's Gino doing? Hard to say. He's pretty burnt, malnourished, and dehydrated too. Paco's taking care of him. He's got friends who know about that kind of thing. He's a good man, that Paco. The world looks pretty different to me now that I've got Gino back. Time to settle down? You know, Paco. Don't get ahead of yourself, Omae. Paco's pretty, and he's been there for me when I needed him, but I don't think I'm the marrying kind. See you around, and don't forget about me if you need some backup on your own. Of your own. Yo. Sir. Glad to see you well, Cata Shane. You too, Mr. Clue. Holding down the fort? As always, though people are more on edge than usual. Word got around about the latest Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty the streets are these days? That's because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge in the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummer. Now that we need numbers here, I got it covered. All I ever needed was 1. Later, bud. Later. Let me come here. Thank you. Let's go to the stash. This and this. Thank you so much. Hello. Dr. Castle glances up only briefly from her charts. Her impish friend, on the other hand, tracks her every move like some sort of humanoid raptor with a mouse under his shadow. Need to see another day, have you? There remains to be seen. Still more work to be done. So as long as you end up here in the end and not on some organ grinder's table, I'm satisfied. Granted, a repeat customer means a person courting death more often than any good doctor should condone. But I don't suppose I can dissuade you from your course of action. If only life was so simple. Very well. Then let's talk about how I can help ensure you make it back alive some more. I like to look at your cyberware. Okay. Here we go. Oh man. On my left leg. Yeah. Cyberware causes essence lost. This affects the magic rating of your character, as magic is equal to essence rounded down. Magic is very important for spellcasters. The base number of spell slots available to the caster is equal to half of their magic, rounded down. Therefore, losing essence can cause spell slots to be permanently lost. In addition, each point of magic lost increases all spell cooldowns by +1. Casting a spell again while it is cooling down causes drain damage to the caster. Well, I'm not a magician. Not a magician. What? I'm not a spellcaster. I'm not a wizard. That's what I meant. Oh my god, I got so many messages. I'm not a wizard. Alright, thank you. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's talk to Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah. If you are talking to me, there's business to transact. Am I right? It's always business with me. I appreciate this about you. Street talk is that you are a dangerous individual. What can I do for you, dangerous individual? I need to put a crew together. Huh. You got scratch, or are you planning to pay me out of your earnings? How much is this going to cost me? Well, for your speed, hired help will run you about 1,200 a head. If you start taking on rough, tougher jobs, well, the more experienced the runner, the higher the rates. I don't have that money. I'll pay a percentage of what I earn. Screw you. I don't speculate. In that case, I can pay the runners up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. I've got some runners on call if you got special requests. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's see them. Confirm. Yes. I don't have money. Fuck it. Return to the docks. Yeah, jack of all trades, a master of none. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Half-Sky, although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother. But Shannon appears cool and professional, a consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the Earth spirits in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be an Amerindian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magic talent can do it, but Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something's not right. The docks, already strange and uncomfortable at night, trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing and the gate's been smashed in. We're good, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can give you the grenades. Why the hell not? Auto-save. Let's go. About time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage of the situation. A bunch of mercs have locked down the area. I don't think they're here for us, though. My guess is there's something worth a bit of coin left in that warehouse. Alright, any chance we can sneak past? Probably not. They've been doing regular patrols around the perimeter, and the front door looks like it's locked. Alright. Shannon alive. Oh, right. Alright, let's go. Huh? You there! This block's off limits. We've got a gas leak on the docks here. No loitering. This guy doesn't look like one of the hired mercenaries. Hey, are you even listening? Get out of here. I'm not here for you. Just let me through. Look, lady, I didn't want to have to do this. What the hell are you doing? What do you mean you missed? That's ridiculous. Bye-bye. Come on, Shannon. There's bodies outside. Okay, they took the thingies. Oh. Fan out and secure the area. Oh shit. What do you mean, man? Come on, honey. Oh. Looks like the key. Okay. Good girl. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh, perfect. Let's go. Oh my gosh! How can you miss? Oh my god. Boom. Good girl. As soon as the last merc hits the ground, the dogs become eerily silent. Alright, come on. Yes, please. Spirit talk. You head inside the darkened warehouse with Shannon. Her eyes have that far-off gaze associated with looking into the astral plane. When the world changed, the Native American tribes made a resurgence as well, demanding a place in the new world. They got it. The Shady, I don't know how to read this, council now represents 8.6 million Amerindians across a multitude of tribes. Salish, Maka, Sinsorvrai, I don't know how to read this, I'm sorry, and others. They have adapted to the awakening better than other nations, thanks to deeper connection to the world, both physical and spiritual. You can see that connection alive in Shannon now. Let me try. Cinciarak. Cinciarak? Is that how you read that? Cinciarak. Cinciarach. Cinciarach. fuck. I don't know. You notice a shift in her focus as she returns to the present. She nods to you. She can sense the spirits in this place, and I just need to find them. Alright. Here, spirit, spirit, spirit. Find that data or we're dead meat. Okay. Defeat the runner crew. Keep Shannon. Find the paid data and the runners are after. Alright. Ah! What do you mean, man? Damn. God dang it. Oh my god. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. Hold on. Okay, 97. Boom. And boom. Oh no. Oh, no. We're literally dead. Okay. I'm gonna need a fucking grenade right now. Yeah. Now, do I have a grenade? I don't have a goddamn grenade, man. Oh. I hope this works. Okay. Ooh, 12 is bad. It's really bad, dude. Yeah. Oh no. Oh! What do you mean? You missed, bit. Okay, you didn't. Piss off. Right, I need to think. Oh my god, that's bad. That's terrible. That is really bad, dude. Where? He's running away. God damn it. I'm gonna try and kill. Ah! How? I don't understand. Oh my lord. What are you doing running away? Okay, you're dead. Please be dead. Yeah! Oh my god, that was so weak, dude. Pitch. No! Oh. Yes! Yes! What do I want? Are we through? Oh! What is going on? Why only 3? Oh. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Oh no. Wait, that is open. Oh, it's closed. I get it. I can't even tell, dude. Okay. Yeah, alright. There's a man in there. Stop. Good. There's 2 men. There's 3 men. Oh my god, woman. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, why? Just why, dude? Just why? Oh, this is so bad. Yes! No! Oh my god, she's dead. Oh! You're going here. I don't give a damn. That is so poor, though. Oh. Oh, wow. Jesus. No! Are you... Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna put myself here. Okay. Yup. Ah! Nice. Do it. Fuck. Yes. Ah! Shit. Piss off. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, come on. No! Okay. The fuck am I doing? Oh my lord. Ow, dude. Yo, we need to kill him. Oh my goodness, please let us. Oh! Are you mental? Oh my god. Yo, I really need you to do this shit, man. Alright, awesome. Can you pick it up? Alright, cool, cool, cool. What? Come on, man. Come on! What are you doing? Oh. That was the last one. Follow me. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guy. Holy fucking crap. Oh my god. Oh my god, this was intense. Come here, buddy. You know what? Quick save. Hey, man. I will now summon the spirit. Forgotten souls. Wait. Yeah. Talk. The air grows cold, and the spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces are burned, and their lips quiver as if they are about to cry. But their eyes are round and vacant, and they glare at you now, unblinking. We are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke, as we fell from the sky, crying for our mothers. You bring anchors to your worlds, which was once home to us, and we will use them to testify. We no longer see the world of flesh, Seeker, only the essence and auras of living things. Words, though, words may echo through the veil, and sometimes we may hear them. Last night, this place was filled with a scream that went on and on, drawing us to it. It was a man crying out for a witness as he died. And so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror before the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. The spirit was other. It was not of this place. It had twisted its way through the veil and through the dark to come here. When the other had gone and we returned to our vigil, we found two creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of the cosmos, yet his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. The second we knew to be a troll. Ribbons of his essence had been flayed from him, leaving cold machinery behind. The Zara was the aura of one simple and confused. Between elf and troll lay the remains of the man whose sister now chants to us for justice. This elf, his essence remains in this place. Where the man died, something has been left behind, a small part of him, perhaps. Spirit, can you tell us any more? The spirit begins to fade, all but the one. Its eyes harden and it takes full measure of you, as if to commit everything about you to memory. No, we must not stay. With the spirits gone, the young shaman releases her hold on the magical tether connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from the emotional toll of knowing her brother's last moments. They saw him. They were with him when he died. You all right? She takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first few. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He will be, once we find his killer. Yes, the elf and the troll. We have to find that piece of the elf the spirit spoke of. It's our best hope of stopping this. Alright, where do you want us to go? Here. DNA evidence. Blood. This is what the spirits wanted us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it's enough. She scowls at it, looking every bit like she intends to reach through the small sample and dismember its owner from afar. And perhaps she can. Can you track him with that? I can, given enough time. But I'm still feeling quite drained. I'll need to rest before I can try anything so involved. When I'm able, I'll commune with Bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. But in the meantime, you might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional avenue of attack. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I won't see the light leave their eyes. For my brother. There was no one else I'd rather have on my side. Alright. Are we done? I think we're done. Yep. Woo! My god, this fight was really intense. Yes, please. Because I could have brought one person and I didn't because I lacked the funds, because I just invested in myself and not on the team. So, after hours. When you return to the Seamstresses Union in the early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the back always of hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. Who would that be? Without its colorful staff, cast of regulars and posing tourists, the Union feels hollow. The front bar and lounge are deserted except for a handful of janitors. Well, this is actually where I'll be ending the episode, not before checking. Oh my god, Karma. Yes, and now we have 5. Yeah. Let's go, dude. Alright, so now that we leveled up, I am gonna end the episode as I said. A lot of progress was made in the story. My first playthrough lasted about 8 hours. I don't know how this playthrough will last me. But yeah, I'm having fun. I really, really, really liked the game when I first played it, and that enjoyment is still here. I hope you also enjoyed the game. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.